Okay, so I've recently picked up some of these LED circuit light strips from a local surplus place, and they're really cheap. I think I paid like $2 a piece, if I recall. And they're red LEDs. There's 20 of them. These boards are made by Lektron. I'm not even sure if they're still in business. And October 13th of 2003. And they're designed, the problem with them is they're designed for 24 volts AC. And basically what I figured out was that there's a marking here for the current limiting resistors. Come on, focus here. Can I get you to focus? There we go. It says 2 circuits and 4 circuits. And basically what it is, there's groups of 5 LEDs, and there's 4 groups. And what it is, you can either have 2 groups of 5 in series with another 2 groups of 5 to make 10 in series and 10 in series, or if you put it in 4 circuits, you get 5, 5, 5, and 5. So first let me show you what they look like. I have my little power supply here, and I'm just going to jam the wires in here because I really don't feel like taking my jumpers off. I'm going to turn up the voltage, and basically, let me disconnect that for now. We're at well over 15. I think this maxes out around 20 volts. And I mean, they're decently bright. They're quite nice. I mean, they're red, but you can really use this for a decent lighting application. The problem is just the voltage range. 24 volts AC is not something that I really have a use for. I'm sure a lot of other people don't. So what I would like to do is use them for 12 volts DC, because that's a common automotive voltage. So what I did was I modified this one. I replaced, I believe these were 180 ohm, if I recall. I replaced them with 47 ohm, half watts, and I took what they have here. There's 2 diodes here, and there's 2 diodes here. And basically what they're doing is they're making a bridge rectifier by these 2 diodes. It's in a weird setup, and it took me a while to figure out what was going on, but basically it's a bridge rectifier to convert the AC to DC to run the LEDs. And what I did was, you can leave the diodes in for DC, but the problem is you get voltage drop across this diode, you get voltage drop across this diode, and since we're already struggling with trying to run this thing on 12 volts and getting enough voltage to the LEDs, I decided to bridge out. I'm probably going to actually pull the diodes out and just replace it with a jumper, but I jumped that diode over there and that diode over there. Now doing this, you have to be very careful, because if you hook it up the opposite polarity, you will get a dead short. So you have to be really careful and kind of pay attention to your circuit routing and how the current's flowing through the diodes. So by doing this, I converted it from the 2 circuits where those other resistors were to 4 circuits. I put 4 resistors, 4 circuits, which is also nicer because you get better heat dissipation. The ones that it came with, the resistors got a wee bit warm for my liking. They're probably okay, but you know, I would prefer better heat dissipation. So now I have it on my DC side. Let's turn up the voltage here. Let's see here. There we go. We're about 12 volts. Go 13. That's a good running. That's what cars usually run at. And this thing is just screaming bright. I mean, it's just bonkers, considering. I mean, it's swamping out the camera. It's really hard to look at. And, you know, it puts out a decent area lighting. So, yeah. So, yeah, I'm quite happy with how that turned out. I think to wrap it up, I'm going to remove these diodes, replace that with a jumper, that with jumper, and figure how I would like to put some magnetic mounts so I can use this as a trunk light, and it should work quite nicely. So that's basically, if you come across these boards, you can change the voltage. It'd be cool to make one to run on 120 volts AC, because since the diode's already there, it's probably just a matter of filling around with these resistor values. You gotta be, kind of careful you don't overvolt the LEDs. I don't know what the rated forward current is, but you definitely, I try to stay so I watch the brightness and hook it up to my variable power supply, and kind of judge by the brightness how warm they're getting. So that's a key thing. So okay, hope that helps someone out there. Thanks. Bye.